Hey, everybody, we're live. Good morning, everybody. I'd like to welcome you to the show. I'm going to be doing this one off my phone, so some things may be a little different. Just letting you know, a little heads up here. You know, I'm at a ship receiver right now, and I decided, hey, why not pop in live? First, I would say official cool day of the Minnesota fall that's coming at us. It is 50 degrees outside Minnesota right now. I have on a long sleeve shirt and long pants. Shout out to DIY Simi. That's what she said. DIY Simi. If you guys don't know, he invented that saying back in 1937. He invented that. And yeah, now you know. That was your fun history fact of the day. But yeah, this is where we're at today. We're getting ready for fall. I see a lot of guys walking around with shorts on, looking very cold this morning. Always be prepared, you know, for a Minnesota cold snap. Very foggy out today. So yeah, we're watching some guys back in over here at the PFG. So yeah, this is what we're doing this morning. I'm just chilling, watching people back in. Thought I'd pop in, do a little live show real quick for the Scallywags. I had a video planned to come out this morning, and it probably will still come out, but it needs a little work, and yeah, so that's where we're at right now. Let's see who all's in here. I'm gonna do the let's see here. I'm going to be doing comments off of my phone, other phone, two phones. So right now I'm typing some. So thanks everybody for coming in. I know most of you guys are probably just getting around for the day, making a little hay, you know. So I thought I'd pop in. We'll talk about some stuff you guys want to talk about. I had someone ask me a very good question this morning in a comment, and I thought we'd talk about that a little bit. So somebody asked me about, you know, how many miles I have on my truck and what all, you know, is going on with that. And they asked me, would I buy another truck in this freight market? And so my truck has 844,000 miles on it right now. I'm not afraid of those miles. You know, I've maintained the truck as best as I could. I kind of went by the maintenance schedule. There's a few things I don't agree with, like I actually changed my oil. The longest oil interval I've ever went on this truck was 30,000 miles, and I actually had it sampled at 20,000 because when I first got the truck, I was doing them like right at 20. So this last time I said, well, let me sample it at 20, and then if everything looks good, I'll take it to 30. So that's kind of what I did this last time. Everything looked pretty good. So I'm not afraid of the miles. You know, when things happen, I fix them. That's just, you know, it's part of it. But I would not hesitate to buy another truck right now. The way I see it is like this: when the rates go down, the truck prices go down. You know, so they kind of compare. You know, I'd rather buy a truck in this market than in, you know, $4 a mile freight market, to be honest about it, because it's, you know, we all know trucking is in its cycles. So that's why I'm not afraid of buying a truck right now, because we're just going through cycles right now, and I've found some real deals on some trucks, and so, you know, like I wouldn't be afraid to pull the trigger on a, you know, on a $50,000 to $60,000 truck right now. You know, I could probably do, you know, 15,000 trade in on mine, maybe 20,000. I would say probably 15. Realistically, my truck's probably trade in at 15. So, and if not, I would private sell it at 15. So, you know, you're talking what? If I got a $60,000 truck minus the 15, I'd be at 45,000 having to put in on a new truck. So I wouldn't be against that, you know, wouldn't be against it at all. But it just depends. Just depends. I really don't want to buy a new truck right now. I feel like we are seeing some resurgence in freight volumes right now, but I also am a firm believer that um oh, leave it to a JB Hunt to make me nervous first thing in the morning. Um but these freight volumes we're seeing right now, I wouldn't go getting all giddy about it. I mean, I don't want to be a bummer, but I got to be realistic. And what we're probably dealing with right now is northern states are having produce season right now, like Michigan, Ohio, Indiana. You're seeing a lot of produce come out of those areas right now. And I'm just talking about the areas I run. Out west is I don't know the out west markets, but so you're having northern produce season, and you're probably getting some Christmas stuff being moved right now. So um, I wouldn't be too like crazy about this market. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. I'm really hoping this guy's not backing in next to me. He seems like he has no concept of the angles of backing a truck because, yeah, he looks like he's 14 years old. Uh, he's got that truck bouncing like it's like it's a rave, and yeah. Oh, looks like we've got a guest pop in. Who the hell wants to come in here? Add him in. Let's add him. Come on.
What's happening?
I was just telling everybody how you invented the saying, "That's what she said."
I in fact did. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was 1937, I believe, when you did that.
Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get this here headset connected.
We were both just young lads, and I remembered you called me on the telegram and you said, "That's what she said." And me and the guy that brought the telegram to me, we rolled around on the floor for quite a while laughing. It was a great moment in history when DIY invented "That's what she said." Let me get to some comments here real quick before we bring DIY back. He's having headset problems. That thing, I don't think I can put them up on the screen. Maybe I can. Yeah, there we go. That thing on Fate's upper lip says nice. He must like that booty. He must like that booty. Praise Jesus, says that thing on Fate's upper lip. I couldn't agree more. That thing on Fate's upper lip says, "Can I see some feet today?" Damn it, now I think he is trying to back into this spot next to me. Oh man. Like, just hang on. I got to get on this air horn. Hang on. Let me get rid of a comment here. Oh, shoot. What am I doing? What am I doing? Did I add you in? No, I did not. Add to stage.
Did you
Oh,
block me?
man.
Did you block me? I got a message popped up that said your camera and mic has been blocked.
No, I didn't do it on purpose. I'm doing this on my phone.
Okay. Me too.
We're watching JB Hunt back in, and I got the air horn in my hand because he is scaring the shit out of me.
Come on, you big dummy! I need 2 weeks off.
Yeah, I probably should be recording this for insurance purposes. Oh no, he's got no concept of angles. Like,
insurance be damned. We need that epic trucking fails.
Dude, these boys scared the hell out of me. Like, you got all the room to work in the world, and he tight spaced himself. Like all the hell. We was reading some comments. That thing on Fate's upper lip says, "Praise Jesus."
He's known for saying that.
Hell yeah, he is. He loves some Jesus. I wish Fate would pop in here. I got to talk to him about some stuff. He calls me in the middle of the night last night and says, my air conditioner isn't putting out any cold air. And
what?
So I said I said a little prayer for him, and then all of a sudden he says, "Oh, it's working." So I wanted him to acknowledge that the prayer works, and there's no power like prayer, baby. Come on.
That's right.
I'd like to.
A man in his position really can't afford to be mocking Jesus.
No, he cannot. When you bought a Cummins, when you got an International with a Cummins in it, you need to be like this right here with Jesus. Like, you need him. Yep. You need another login on your ELD for Jesus.
Jesus is my co-driver. Look, he's right here in the ELD.
That's the way I got mine set up. I got Jesus in there. I run on his log a little bit. I'm just saying.
Does he have a CDL? Hell, he invented the CDL. What you talking about?
He's got CDLs.
He does. He has every one ever made.
Oh, he's got them from Jerusalem to to Mexico, baby. He's got it.
Yep.
He's internationally known. This Trucking Life says, let's ho. Ooh, I like that. My boy CJ Hudson's in the house. Let's go. I need this for a long weekend of driving, baby. Yeah, me and DIY have been putting out them live shows. Don't forget about DIY. He's got a website and he's got a cash out right there. $.
Yeah, I get. DIY.
What's that? Yeah, DIYsemi.com.
Oh,
cash out $. What's that?
Done. I'm in my pickup. I'll be in a better signal here in just a second.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was saying $DIYsemi.com for the cash out situation. DIYsemi. $DIYsemi, no.com for the cash out. DIYsemi.com for the website. There we go. I'll get it right eventually. They call me Detention Time McGee over here. I showed up 2 hours early and said, here's your freight, boys. And I had a great experience at a U.S. cold storage earlier this week. A guy shows up. He walks in. Number one, he blocks the gate. See, we're out in the road because he don't know. He can't read the big sign that says. So here's my beef. I'm going to cut to it. Learn some damn English. Like, my God. I had a guy
Next
yesterday.
thing you know, you'll want drivers that can hear.
Yeah. I got
you asked for an awful lot.
Trucker News is coming out later today, and I go on about a 10-minute rant. So everybody tune in to Trucker News for a deaf guy rant. I'm not saying I pretend like I'm deaf and I say it like I'm deaf, the whole rant, but I just say it. Tune in. I'm saying next time I go in for a DOT physical and they say, okay, now we're going to do the hearing part, I'm going to go, I don't think so.
Nope. I got your hearing right here.
Not this guy.
No.
But yeah, this old boy.
You can take your.
What was that? Run it through again for us.
I said you can take your eye test and shove it as well.
Yeah. Vision. That's for suckers. So yesterday I was leaving a receiver and they're doing some road construction and they got a little detour there to get back to the freeway. Boy, they got it marked real well, though. I got to say, they got permanent black and white signs in the ground. And then just because truckers are, a little, truckers a little dirt. They actually brought out the big lit orange signs, and they have a giant arrow that says freeway this way. And so some guy comes around of course he follows the Garmin. Garmin tells him go right back to so here he comes. He's got to come back and do a U-turn. And he literally shuts down a whole intersection just by inching out into the intersection to shut it down. Got 50,000 cars honking the horn. And but it was perfect. It was perfect because I had my bullhorn handy.
So, I know you did.
Yeah, so while he's out there trying to do a maneuver in the middle of an intersection, I pulled a parking brake, get out of my truck and go, did you not see that big yellow sign? Learn some English, you dummy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I let them have it, man. I can only take so much in this world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A guy's got a breaking point. Greg Zimmer's in the house. What up? David Edwards stopped by. Said, holy, Captain Scallywag, good morning. Yeah, I'm doing this on my phone because I may have to go dock this truck here in a minute, and I didn't want to set the laptop up and everything. So we're doing it on the phone, so we're doing our best. I got DIY Simi here. He's on the move. He's conducting business this morning.
We're going to do a 90-day inspection on a truck and trailer here, meeting them at the truck stop.
Okay. It's a good idea. Do you require 90-day inspections?
I want it. It's a new thing. I want them done every 90 days. I mean, even if it's just bring it here and I look at it and adjust the brakes and go through it, but I prefer a full DOT.
Yeah, not a bad idea. I know a lot of bigger companies that do that, and it's
for the best.
Yeah, I know. When I was with Averett, Nashville and Dallas were really big terminals, and you ended up at those two a lot, and they had a little roll-through inspection thing, and every truck that left the yard had to roll through there. And, it's like it's a little bit of a time thing, but ultimately you come to find out, it's like having a guy under that truck every now and again, like checking brakes and doing all the fun stuff ain't a bad idea.
Yeah, wheel seals, brakes.
Yep.
Whatnots.
For sure. CJ Hudson says, "Dear four-wheelers, it's foggy. Turn on your headlights." Yeah. I had to put on long pants this morning. Very cold out. So, and sure enough, soon as I went to pull out on the road, here comes a black car with its parking lights on and a dense fog. So yeah, there's that. I agree with you, CJ. Epic Truck and Fail says, "Watch my videos, you big dummies." Couldn't agree more. This Trucking Life loves that. David says, "Nah, it's my bedtime. Damn it, boy." David's a partier. If you guys didn't know, he ain't been trucking all night. He been chasing them around the club all night like he's herding sheep. I'm just saying.
And by club, you mean back row of the truck stop. Hey, I'm just saying, if you ain't never seen a lot lizard take a bath in a dirty mud puddle, you ain't a real trucker.
That's right. Joe Little says, taking a load to Colorado. Gotta get that tire change. Yeah, that's why I don't go to Colorado. That and the freight market sucks.
And it's Colorado.
Rockin' Robin, and it's Colorado. Yeah. Rockin' Robin Trucking says, I'm chilling too on the 10 frontage road in San Antonio. Coolant fitting broke. Damn it. Come to Minnesota, 50 degrees this morning. We don't need coolant up here. Just saying. Nope, to Minnesota, too cold up there. Give it to Canada. Ooh. True that. Cents per mile says, "What's the reason for fuel going up right now? The only news I watch is trucker news. There will be a trucker news coming out today at 10 o'clock. Set your alarms for that. Trucker news at 10 o'clock. I believe my theory on fuel going up right now is, number one, because they can. Number two, they got us.
Number three, because it's Friday.
It's Friday.
Number four, it's Tuesday.
Well, the day ends in Y.
Number five. Don't worry about it. Mind your own business. That's what they'll tell you. Hey, Exxon Wise Oil, mind your business.
Yeah.
Mind your business.
Yeah. On a real though, I believe it's tied to interest rates. When interest rates go up, oil and gas is very money consuming to get out of the ground, so they finance a lot of that. And when your finances go up, when you got $1 billion in debt and your bank calls you and says, "Hey, we're raising your interest rate 3%," you're like, I don't care. We'll just pass it on to that guy driving the truck.
Yeah.
So that's what's really going on. Texas Thunder Transportation's in the house. He's a survivor. Yeah, buddy. Jake says, for $15K, keep that money maker truck as a spare. I don't keep a spare truck. I would rather have the $15,000. If I get a new truck, here's the thing. I only got one ass to put in one seat, and I can only hold one steering wheel. So now I know DIY probably disagrees. He says, hell, buy a spare truck for the spare truck's spare truck. And
that's right. 4 or 5 of them. You never know. You never know when your spare is going to need a spare.
You never know. A tornado could come through and take out 4 of your 5 trucks, and then look at
Right.
you, catbird seat, this
Looked at
truck.
it. Looked at another one last night.
Yeah, it would
Probably gonna
not
buy it
surprise me.
today.
There you go. CJ Hudson says, recording for epic trucking fails. Yeah, I should have been. Mother Trucker's in the house. What up, Mother Trucker? Everybody say hi to Alex for coming in. I appreciate it. R.A. Keith's in the house. Morning, y'all. What up? Channel member, by the way. Oh,
Alex,
there he is.
Alex had a good video the other day on that company with 92 trucks and no insurance.
I saw that.
My wife saw that last night, and she's like, "Is this real?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's freaking crazy. It's the world we live in."
Yeah, the things that go on out here. I got to send you, whenever we get off of here, I got to send you a picture of the truck that I'm parked next to. Well, not the one over from JB Hunt here. I got to send you this truck. It's a Columbia, and to say it's a survivor would be saying like Tom Hanks survived on that movie where he was on an island by himself. This thing looks rougher than a cob, dog.
It's like how Bubba survived Forrest Gump, or how Captain how Lieutenant Dan survived Forrest Gump.
It's the Lieutenant Dan of trucking over here. I mean, this thing. Oh man. But Valox is in the house. What up, Valox? We miss you. We miss you a lot. Just saying. CB's in the house. Roll the music, Valox. That's damn right. I tell you what, I'm gonna call Valox, and I'm gonna franchise out the things he does on his channel. See, he don't use the roll the music anymore. I'm gonna see if I can franchise that and use it on mine.
Why not just steal it? It's cheaper.
And yeah, it's true. And I could go, hey everybody, at the beginning of a video. I say I'm working on my Valox moves. Y'all don't even know it. Rat Lay It Down says my favorite bromance. Yeah, we in here, we doing it. Road Runner Logistics says hope everyone is having a blessed day so far. We're trying. RGB's in the house with a big good morning. Everybody say hi to Valox. Minnesota Kids in the house. What up? Early, going back to bed, no doubt. Fake Trucking's in the house. Praise Jesus is all I got to say about that. I sent you a link, bro.
Would you believe, speaking of fate and Jesus, would you believe last night he invited me to go to a Vikings game in Minnesota on Christmas Eve? You know, one of the holiest of holy days, and we're going to go see the Minnesota Vikings? Come on. Come on with it.
Yeah. Who are they playing, though?
I don't know. Sisters of St. Mary Cathedral Catholic. You know, something or other. Are they are the Vikings an NFL team? Are they playing Texas Tech or somebody? Did they get kicked out of the NFL?
No, I think they're in there. I think they beat Green Bay last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're about to get kicked out of the NFL too.
The whole NFC North really needs some work, man. I mean, the Bears ain't had nothing in a decade. The Lions, I'll just stop there. Then you may not know this, but there's a team in Detroit called the Lions. Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's not spelled Lions. It's spelled Lye. Yeah. Bunch of lions.
We're gonna win every game this year. Just lying.
Yeah, we're lying. But yeah, so I started this live show off talking about a topic. Somebody asked me in a comment section, said, "Hey, your truck's probably got a lot of miles on it." I said, "Yeah, I'm at 844,000 miles on this truck."
We doggies.
And hey, I ain't worried about it. My last load, like 9.5 miles per gallon. We don't use no oil, so I say keep running them.
That's been a good truck for you, man.
Yeah. So, what the question was they asked me was, since your truck's got high miles, would you buy another truck in this freight market?
You know, that depends. Like, if I was you, I would be much more inclined than if I was just some one truck spot market Johnny. I probably would not. I've been buying more trucks. I looked at another one last night. I'm going to snatch it up if we come to terms on a price because it's a pretty good deal. But I have to work for it, and you have to work for it. If you don't have definite work for it, just think long and hard about it. And if it puts you in a tight financial spot, think long and hard about it. But if you've been stacking cash, if you got regular freight, and you're in a good position, and you've been stacking cash, waiting for the opportunity for trucks to come down, start looking, man. There's deals out there. Straight up, there's some deals out there. Just do it right. Don't screw up the biggest opportunity of your life. Buy something that's gonna be efficient and get you through the hard times. And I don't give a damn about the hood truck and aero truck battle. I'm talking business here. Like we can buy you a hood truck as a hobby, and make it pretty. Take it to truck shows. But right now, fuel's pushing back up $6 a gallon out east. It's over 6 in California. This ain't playtime. This is serious time. And I think we're in for a rough, first quarter after, come after Christmas. The holidays drop off. That first quarter next year, I think, is probably going to be pretty freaking brutal. We got a little uptick right now. I call it a dead cat bounce. But it's artificial. It's not here to stay. You look at the rest of the economy, and the rest of the economy is just hitting the skids. There's no reason for trucking to pick up.
Yeah. And I hear tales that some of the major banks think the stock market's going to come back to reality this winter. So, we've had a few years of the separation of, reality and finances. And I think we're coming back to it. But I will tell you this, if you're in trucking for the duration, I built my, let me say it, I structured my business.
Oh,
by DIY, he's leaving now. But no, I set everything up for this. This is my go time.
Yeah.
Like if you think I'm ruining the freight market, then you don't even know. But
let me say it like this: if you're a truck driver, now a time ain't a good time for you to buy a truck. If you're a business person, now's a good time for you to buy a truck, or at least be looking for a deal.
Yep. Let me timestamp that. I'll put that out as a short video there. That's the truth, because if you're in it, like if you know the cycles of trucking, this is when you buy trucks. This is when the major carriers are stacking trucks, because there's no back orders. There's no, you know what I mean? They can get to them now, and they're going to get to them, and they're going to get to drivers. And then when things turn, they will be sitting there with all the trucks and all the drivers, and that's how they continue to grow decade after decade. That they've got it figured out. And that's what you got to do. You got to learn to ride those cycles, Let's see here. Let's get to some more comments. CJ Husband says, DIY, you big time like GP Transco requires photos every night when they park.
No, and we're not trying to do that. Like, I just figure if I don't trust the guy that's behind the wheel, he shouldn't be driving for me. I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, unless somebody passed a law or physically required it, I'm against driver-facing cameras. I used to be against dash cams in general, but now I'm like, it's a must-have. You got to protect yourself. Like, I've had so many people do bad stuff, in front of me. I'm like, got to have a dash cam. Just have to. But I'm not I don't like the driver-facing one. I think it's an invasion of privacy largely, and I think it's if you don't trust the guy behind the wheel, you shouldn't have him there.
True that. Minnesota Kid says, morning biscuit has fate hair fuzz in it. Damn it. Oof. None of your business says, good morning, y'all. Sitting here in Florida. DIY, did you get all that mulch raked up?
No, this is going to be a lifelong process here, I think. Holy crap. I had a guy with a skid steer come and push some piles up just to skim some off, but no, it's not. We got some work to do.
Life in the tundra.
I got to rent a stump grinder and go through and grind about 55 stumps. But is what it is.
That's what I nicknamed my first wife, a stump grinder.
That's the name of your local shaker bar, the stump grinder?
Yeah. Six Simpers in the house. What up, bro? Roadrunner Logistics says Maryland drivers like to drive at night with no headlights. Yeah, DC 495 loop. Yeah, that's why you need dash cam, and you need to save one email address, and that's epictruckingfails@gmail.com,
Ooh,
and
Lordy.
send that over. He said, hey, he gets enough of those, he gonna make a whole video out of it and take 2 weeks off in Bermuda. David Evers collection extra lot lizard sweat. Whew. Yeah, I'm gonna go down south this weekend. I'll be collecting some lot lizard sweat for sure. This Trucking Life says, dear four wheeler, stop driving behind the Walmart. At least slow down. Oh man. Yeah, yeah. I like to swing around my local Walmart store doing donuts in the back just to let them Walmart drivers know what it's all about. Jonathan says, do you have a favorite beverage? What do you think, DIY? What's your favorite beverage?
I got a weak spot for the Rockstar Recovery Orange, the non-carbonated one.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
If they would just make that with no caffeine, I'd drink it every day. I mean, I do drink one every day, but I would too, even if they made it with no caffeine. It ain't good for you, but I like the no carbonation.
I see. I love that Rockstar Recovery Orange as well. I wish they would actually double down. Maybe triple. Let's go triple down. I wish they would put more caffeine and some nicotine in there.
Ooh, we need to make a nicotine beverage. There you go.
Yeah, I'm tired of chewing this damn gum up here. You know, I'm not like recovering from smoking or anything. You know, I have really long days, so occasionally I like to chew some nicotine gum. I'm the one guy that's been steady on nicotine gum for 25 years.
How's them side effects? How's them gums doing?
Oh, they good, dog. It's a tasty treat. It burns your throat a little bit when you first start doing it, but after a couple years, you know, you get used to it. I think it's all the asbestos they put in it.
Gotta torch them taste buds.
Kelly says the dynamic duo back at it again brings some much needed comic relief to we bring it to the trucking industry. Let's see what we got here. Only reason freight going up a little bit because a certain country leader heading out of the country today. Okay. CJ with the inside political stuff. I don't watch news other than mother trucker news. So I don't know what you're talking about.
I think he was talking about the Prime Minister of Peru who was gonna, jump in his caddy and head over to Brazil today.
Sweet. I would love to go to Brazil. I mean, I'm just saying,
Sao Paulo?
A 5-gallon bucket of wax and all day in Brazil, son.
Stack of $100 bills.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Killian's, also AKA Mackinac Kid. Been waiting on him to change that name already. Killian's Trucking. I mean, come on. It's more like Mackinac Kid.
Is he still alive?
I think so. I think last time I talked to him, he was alive. He's got to stay off the Mackinac Bridge, though. That's for damn sure. Got my Costco load back without any help from my carrier, Seaman.
He's always talking about that.
He says hashtag Seaman.
He's always hashtagging that seaman.
He loves the seaman, I'm telling you. Let's see what we got here. 6 members. Some four-wheeler drivers deserve to die. This is conscience. Yeah, I don't know. Something knowledge.
Knowledge.
Conscience. That ain't how you spell conscience. That's conscience. It's conscience knowledge. I don't think people deserve to die just because they can't drive. I just wish they would not drive or let me know when they're going to be on the road. This Trucking Life says, favorite beverage, Voodoo Ranger, New Belgian IPA. It's like eating your beer, but it's 9% alcohol. Whew, I bet that tastes like frothy donkey piss if I had to guess. I can't stand an IPA. I like that Bud Light. Anybody ever tried that Bud Light? I think DIY froze up on us. He either he froze up or he's all he's went like the Kentucky senator. I can't remember his name. Mitch. Hey, Mitch McConnell.
We back?
There's Mitch McConnell. Mitch McConnell, everybody. All right. Later, DIY. Thanks for stopping by. That was DIY, everybody. I'm going to keep on going because my appointment's not till 8:30, and I don't think they're going to call me 1 second early because, yeah, this place looks busy. Glad I got here early, though, because it's filling up now. All these scallywags showing up late. They play the Lions. Oh, man. The same Lions that just beat the defending champ Chiefs in a regular season game. You know, regular season. Depends. Never wore them. Nice. Sterling's in the house with a pow. What up, Sterling? Thanks for stopping by. Minnesota Kid says, you put new oil in truck hot shot oil? It was not hot shot oil. I have yet to be able to get that done, by the way. It just hasn't worked out for me, to be honest about it. And okay. The sun is warming up the windshield. So, sorry about that, kids. Like I said, doing this one on the phone. This one's a little different because we're doing it on the phone. Everything's all sideways now. Damn it. Damn it, bye. Oh, there we go. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I'm looking for. There we go. There we go. We're back. Sorry about that, everybody. I didn't mean to scare you. That one guy says, we got a little bump. Truckers getting sick, staying home. Ooh, you think that's what it is? Just become too big to fail. Ooh, that's a good strategy. You can make it happen. Become ungovernable. Yeah. Fishing is life in the house. What up, Fishing is life says, hey, DIY, dig them stumps if you can. They have a habit of coming back when you grind them. There you go. Dig them and burn them. Is that what you're saying? Dig it and burn it. Let's see here. Kelly says the Vikings game you actually want to go see is New Year's Eve, Vikings versus Packers. I like to take the kids to one Vikings game a year, and I usually pick a team that, like not a divisional game because the crowd is different at a divisional game. They get all into it. I like a game that don't matter, like the Vikings versus the Cardinals, or, the Vikings versus the Falcons, or, a game that's like, it's not as like important. Because we're there to have a good time. We don't really care about the game, to be honest. We're those fans. We're there to eat hot dogs and nachos and drink $12 beer and people watch. I'm more there to people watch. Minnesota Kid says, driving spare truck 2015 Pete, Detroit 60, 917,000 miles, pulls, runs like a boss. 2019 PACCAR motor went boom, rocker arms. At 467,000 miles, that PACCAR came apart. Damn it, boy. Hey, I will tell you this. I'm watching these drivers over here. They got on socks today. They still got on sandals, but they got on socks as well. It's cold out today. It is cold out. That Series 60 is a monster. Yeah, I would rather have that. Ishmael says, built to run. Yes. I watched a thing the other day about Ishmael from the Bible. So just thought I'd throw that in there. Killian Stray says, sorry, bunch of low lives. LOL. Yeah, for sure. I didn't mean to time out anyone, fat fingers or something. Sorry about that. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Yeah, a Mitch moment, that's for sure. The old, I'll call you, you better check in again. Yeah, they pretty good about it here. Winter weather predictions. Thank you, Sterling, for the 420 winter weather predictions. I go by the Farmer's Almanac, and I was looking into it the other day. The Farmer's Almanac says we are going to have a very cold winter, and it's going to be very snowy. A very snowy, very cold winter. Last year it said very snowy, very sloppy, and I think they got it because I was in more snow last year than I think any year ever before. Um, the year before we had medium amount of snow, but I was just not in it. You know what I mean? It was like I would be in Ohio, and it would be snowing in Kansas, and then I would be in North Carolina, and it would be snowing up north. Last year, no, no. If it was snowing in Pennsylvania, I was in Pennsylvania. If it was snowing in Indiana, I was in. It just so yeah. Go by the Farmer's Almanac. They're pretty damn good at predicting these things. I always trust the farmer. Fanzo, the trucker says, good morning, all the way from Meriden, Connecticut. Stay safe out there. Thank you very much. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for letting us know you were here. A comment goes a long way. I do appreciate them. Everybody smash that like button for me, too, while you're in here. I love my morning farts. Oh, son. Oh, son. Winter weather predictions. It's going to snow. Yeah. Yeah. They're going to shut I-80 down. That's my prediction. Eric says, where are you at right now? I don't give away my exact locations because, people do weird things, man. Sometimes I say something that somebody might not like, and then they, because here's the thing, okay? YouTube is fun, and it's fun to hang out and have a good time, but there's people on here that take it way too serious, okay? I can say something just totally stupid, and then, some mental patient takes it the wrong way. And then they try to, like if you were to try to do something to my truck, oh my God. Like, I'm a man that lives in the real world. I don't play games. And this truck is how I make money for my family. And, yeah, if you try to mess with it, I would probably hit someone in the head with a 2x4. So I don't give away my exact location. I'm in Minnesota right now. I am reloading today. I got one stop left on this trailer. I'm trying to get it off, and then I'm supposed to be somewhere 2 hours from now. So scheduling, yeah, a little issue there on the scheduling. I got an 8:30 unload appointment and a 10:30 reload appointment. So probably not gonna make that on time. Probably not gonna make the reload on time, but the good news is I'm, maybe 20 miles away, 30 miles away, something like that. Since for Miles says, if you're cold, I have leggings. Yeah, I got leggings in mine as well. Ishmael says, I get approached literally every day with someone who expresses they're seeing my name in the Bible or Moby Dick. I love it. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I watched a video on that the other day. Good stuff. It's good stuff. It's funny that you said that about your name because I was watching that video and I was like, that's a good name. Like, you don't see it a lot, but it's common enough that people know what it is. Like my thing with a name is, I always here's my thoughts on naming a kid. Name them something that people know and can read and can spell. That way they don't have to explain their name every time. It's like, my name's Bob with 2 B's at the end. And it's like, why would they do that? Like, now you have to explain it every time, So, but I know people like unique names. It's just, Greg Campbell made it in. What's up, Greg Campbell? CJ says, yes, the first game of the NFL was last night. Lions beat the Chiefs. Wow. How long before the Chiefs fall off, though? Because, it's like playing at that super high level for so long. It's hard to do. I give it to them. They've been good for a long time. Ishmael says, Cash, you still taking that time off? I think you mentioned a week coming up here soon. Yeah, I think next weekend, when I hit the house next weekend, it'll probably be 4 or 5 days before I come back at it. Because basically I've been working this whole month. Like, I got one night at home, but it wasn't even like a full day. It was like I unloaded in the morning and I reloaded the next morning. I guess it was one day, but whatever. One day don't matter to me. It don't count. But yeah. All right, guys. I think I'm out of here. Thanks everybody for stopping by. I didn't want this one to be too long, but yeah. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Have a great day, and remember, Trucker News at 10 o'clock.